After hard-fought battles in the regionals and the super regionals, we have our Elite Eight competing in the 2023 Men's CWS, also known as the greatest show on dirt. Oral Roberts, TCU, Florida, Virginia, Wake Forest, Stanford, LSU, Tennessee. Who will win it all? Johnny Talk Sports here with my CWS predictions. And let's get right into it. Bracket 1, which I will cover first, TCU, Oral Roberts, Florida, Virginia. And bracket 2, Wake Forest, Stanford, LSU, and Tennessee. So starting things off with bracket 1, and we begin with a battle of the God and Jesus schools, TCU and Oral Roberts. And winning the battle of God and Jesus schools, I have Oral Roberts. Oral Roberts has flown under the radar this entire postseason. They came into the postseason as a 4 seed in the Stillwater Regional, but they have not played like it at all. They went right through the Stillwater Regional, and they went through the Eugene Regional. Super Regional, excuse me. And in game 1, when they beat Oregon, they were down 8-0, but they came back and won. So Oral Roberts, they are a team that they will not go away. You have to keep pushing the pedal down if you want to take Oral Roberts out. And I think Oral Roberts advances the winner's bracket, TCU to the elimination bracket. Florida and Virginia. Florida, the number 2 national seed. And I like Florida to advance, sending Virginia to the elimination bracket against TCU, while Florida, they advance to the winner's bracket. And in the elimination game between TCU and Virginia, I have TCU winning, meaning Virginia I have being eliminated. In the winner's bracket game, Oral Roberts and Florida, I have Florida advancing. And in the elimination bracket, Oral Roberts and TCU, I have TCU winning that one, winning a rematch against Oral Roberts, meaning Oral Roberts I have being eliminated. And in the bracket 1 final, Florida and TCU, I like Florida to advance to the CWS finals. On to bracket 2, Wake Forest and Stanford. Wake Forest, the number 1 national seed, but as history shows, you do not want to be the number 1 national seed. And I think that applies to Wake Forest. I think Stanford moves on. I think Stanford matches up to Wake Forest really well. And I think Stanford moves on to the winner's bracket, Wake Forest to the elimination bracket. LSU and Tennessee. Now this is the game that I am looking forward to watching the most. LSU and Tennessee, this game is going to be packed. You could probably count on both hands how many empty seats there's going to be, because these two teams, they are well represented, especially LSU. Even in years where LSU is not in Omaha, their fan base is still represented really well in Omaha. I have LSU moving on, Tennessee to the elimination bracket, and in the elimination bracket, Wake Forest and Tennessee, I have Wake Forest advancing, meaning Tennessee is eliminated. In the winner's bracket game, Stanford and LSU, I like LSU to move on to the final in bracket 2, putting Stanford in the elimination bracket against Wake Forest, and winning that elimination bracket game, I have Stanford eliminating Wake Forest, and in the final in bracket 2, LSU and Stanford, and I like LSU to advance to the College World Series finals. And in the College World Series finals, I have Florida and LSU. I have an all SEC matchup. And winning the College World Series, I have the LSU Tigers. I am confident that LSU and Florida will be in the finals. In fact, you can quote me on it. I'm that confident. But comment your predictions down below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, have a wonderful day or evening whenever you happen to be listening. Until next time, take care of yourself.